And we welcome you live to the Brevard Sports Network. I'm Jackson Robb. Alongside me tonight is Logan Pettit. And we are live on the Brevard Sports Network for Satellite versus Rockledge. Opening drive has just begun. I apologize for the technical difficulties. Rayful drops back to throw. He's going over the top. Has his man open down the seam. First down Satellite to the 50-yard line as he finds Noah Flores for the second straight play to open up this game. First down, Scorpions. Again, we apologize for technical difficulties. Our switcher program was not cooperating, but we're live here, and that's a big gain of about 25 from Rayful to Flores to get us started. Alongside me, and as I said, is Logan Pettit. First down and 10 Satellite at the 50-yard line. Rayful hands off. Flores swarmed in the backfield and dropped for a loss. And it's going to be second down and 14 for Satellite back at their own 46. Logan, welcome here to the broadcast.
Yeah, it's evident Satellite's going to get Noah Flores going early. They tried to hit him on a little quick screen on the outside, and that was bottled up. But good play design to get the pump and go. And you had Tristan White open on the outside, and you had Flores running up the kind of on the rail. And heck of a read by Rayful there.
Second down and 13 for Satellite at their own 47. Rayful turns hands off to Tristan White. White getting around the corner. He's got room to run. White is going to be brought out of bounds just short of the line to gain. That's going to bring up third and short. So far, Satellite's offense looking pretty good.
Unfortunately, that's going to come back. They're going to hit Atticus Henderson with a hold on the outside there.
Never mind, they're a good play, but not going to be the result they want, I don't think, here. We'll see what the Whitecap gives us here after that run. As there's the hold you saw, Logan, and that's going to back Satellite up for second down and 23 here. This year, they changed the rule. It won't be a spot foul for holding, but that's still going to be 10 yards regardless. That's going to hurt Satellite here on their opening drive, kicking them back 10 yards after a nice start offensively. It's going to be Rayful and Flores once again in the gun. Flores, a top 5 rusher in Brevard County. Man in motion. Bobbled snap. Rayful is going to roll out with it. And he's going to get brought down behind the line of scrimmage by the Rockledge defense, number 2. That is Izzy Montanez, the Satellite transfer, making the tackle.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, though, Jackson. Early on in this game, we've seen Satellite have a negative play and then a big play. Negative play, big play. I mean, they just had a negative play there after a big play got negated. Maybe it's a trend.
Third down and 23 for the Scorpions, back at their own 37-yard line. They got to go all the way to the Rockledge 40 for a first down here. And Rayful in the shotgun. Third down and long. Has time, throws out, tipped incomplete. And that play wasn't going to get him to the sticks there as he was looking for Eric Wiesa, and it is incomplete. And now Satellite going to have to bring on the punt unit on the opening drive.
Yeah, I think you saw good things out of the Satellite offense. So this is a good Rockledge defense. I mean, they're fast, and we saw them against Viera, which is a pretty potent offense, and they really started to shut them down. You saw some pretty good things out of Satellite's offense there. They were able to pick up a couple chunk plays. I know the one was taken back, but, something you can build off of.
Definitely some good looks there offensively for Satellite, but at the end of the day, it's going to be fourth down and 20+, and they're going to be forced to punt. They're going to move around. Radawi gets a sidewinding kick. Rockledge touches it. Now they will have to return it. Number 4 is going to take it up the middle, trying to stay on his feet. He'll make it up just short of their own 40-yard line. That was Jamarcus Giscombe, the freshman, ending up having to return that one. And a little danger early on the punt return, but Rockledge figures it all out.
Yeah, kind of a worm burner stinger coming out. You got a flag in the backfield where the kick took place, too. I don't know what happened back there.
That could be interesting because either way, roughing or running into, they wouldn't get the 23 yards they need, but this could make it interesting.
They wave it off anyway.
So no flag on that one. First down and 10 Raiders at their own 38-yard line. This offense led by the UCF commit in the backfield. They got Jalen Hayward, you got Jalen Bradley, and Jamarcus Giscombe, that 3-headed beast back there, led under center by another head in Traven Green this season, who can use his arms or his legs. And I wish I had stats on Rockledge this season offensively, but I do not. But I do know from that game we saw them play against Viera, all 4 of them can make a big impact on this offense.
Yeah, they ran the ball really effectively against that in that Viera game. We saw Traven Green was playing a little corner on that last drive as well, so they're using him both ways.
Rockledge does that with plenty of players here. It's going to be It's going to be an empty set, 4 wide receivers to the near side. First down and 10, Rockledge, man in motion. Fake the give, Green drops, throws the screen, tipped, incomplete. Bounces off the hands of Jordan Woods, and what could have been dangerous there, luckily for Rockledge, it falls to the turf.
Yeah, absolutely got to catch that. I mean, a little quick now screen like that, up to play action. I mean, it hits you right in the hands. You definitely want to hold on to that, and they're very fortunate that one of the satellite defenders weren't able to pick that off because they might have took that to the house.
In the area was Mitchell Barton, and it falls incomplete. Second down and 10 Raiders. As in the backfield with Traven Green, it is Jalen Bradley, who he will motion out of the backfield, throwing the swing pass to Jalen Bradley. Bradley cutting back inside, and he's going to be brought down just short of the line to gain. It's going to bring up third down and short for the Rockledge Raiders here. As the swing pass gets them about 7 yards. Third down and 3, Rockledge at their own 45.
Yeah, and if you're satellite, this is where you want to get off the field. You know, it's third and short. You don't want to give them up anything easy. Watch the ball. Don't jump off sides. And I got to imagine Helton's going to dial up some sort of blitz here.
Jalen Hayward checking in the game at the running back position. 8.5 to go in the first quarter. Still tied up 0-0. Third down and 3, Rockledge at their own 45. Green tosses to Hayward outside. Hayward is going to be wrapped up and dropped for a big loss, as a big play by the satellite defense there is going to force fourth down. And leading the charge was none other than Noah Flores.
Yeah, that's a big task for a freshman to come up and fill the alley on an outside run for a UCF commit, running right at you, but he climbs to the occasion and wraps him up and lets his teammates finish him off. Great team play, and I told you, Helton was going to bring the pressure there, and he certainly did.
And Rockledge now is going to be forced to punt on their opening drive as well. Here is both teams getting stopped by the other's defense. And I talked about earlier, both these teams' biggest strength is their defense. And we'll see if Satellite on their second drive can get some more points on the board. This punt high, bouncing towards the sideline. It'll go out.
A favorable Satellite punt there. They're going to get the ball around the 40-yard line.
So yeah, Satellite with some solid field position. See comments about Cocoa and Titusville. That game is on Space Coast Daily tonight. So you can tune in there. That game, Space Coast Daily has a deal with Titusville. But BSN, we have this game. We have MCC and Holy Trinity. And we have
Rockets launching, I thought.
Yeah, I think so as well. And then Melbourne and Heritage. I think there might have been a rocket launch. I was trying to catch it here. I think the cloud cover.
It's rumbling. You can feel it.
Yeah. Well, that'd be sick. We had a very cool flyover before this game by the Patrick Space Force base. And we got a timeout on the field. And I think this is just a quick officials time, and we're back to play. First down and 10, Satellite at their own 38-yard line. Stacked backfield. They're going to hand it off, and Rockledge all over it. As that was a big hit, and they dropped Noah Flores for a loss of a few on that one.
Yeah, I think Satellite might have a tough time running into the teeth of that Rockledge defense. Might want to get a little.
I mean, they're running 4 guys in the backfield right now, including the quarterback. So they're trying to keep Rockledge on their toes, guessing. But right now it's been Noah Flores, and well, besides some opening plays through the air, they've been able to contain the rushing attack.
Yeah, they're going to that diamond formation, which you don't see a lot of. And it's kind of an interesting formation, kind of shades of wing T. You're going to get a false start here on 88.
False start's going to come on Satellite here on Noah McMinnis. Sophomore wideout is going to draw the flag here, I believe. And that's going to make it second down and even longer. It's going to bring up second down and 18. Penalties for the Scorpions so far have been the biggest thorn in their side to start this game. And this one will back them up 5 more. Again, you look back to last year's playoffs, a game that Rockledge won by 1 point due to some Satellite missed PATs, 13-12. So that tells you, I mean, the regular season, Rockledge won that game a little bit more than 1 point. But the more you look back at that game, the more you know that these teams, Satellite can keep this one close and maybe come out and win. And we got
to get those 5 yards back. You got a defensive lineman for Rockledge that just jumped.
So that's going to be offsides on the Raiders. That'll bring up second down and 13 now
like
here for Satellite.
Amir Parker with the jump.
Rockledge's defense anchored by 2 UCF commits in Jalen Hayward, DJ McCormick. Hayward, the second best recruit in UCF football history as a 4-star safety. As we got a timeout on the field with 6:25 to go in the first quarter. Logan here to tell you about our newest sponsor, Ashley Westbrook.
Ashley Westbrook RE/MAX Solutions. In today's competitive market, it is important that you have a reliable real estate agent with superior communication skills that you can trust and depend on to guide you through the home buying or selling process. Ashley Westbrook is committed to making her clients her number one priority, and Ashley understands that buying or selling a home is one of the most important decisions of your life. Ashley's goal is to provide excellent service to buyers and sellers. Hiring the right professional can help you navigate through the process and make this an incredible experience. So why not choose the best? Call or text Ashley Westbrook right now at 321-862-5896, or you can email her at ashleymwestbrook@gmail.com.
Well, thank you, Logan, and thank you to Ashley for being part of the BSN family of sponsors. Second down and 13 for Satellite. Noah Flores in motion. They fake the give. Rayful stepping up, pocket collapsing, and Rayful's going to go down as the pressure came quickly there from Rockledge. And number 28, it looks like, makes the play. J.J. Silber's on, a big defensive end for the Raiders. And that's going to bring up third down and long for Satellite.
Yeah, I know it results in a sack, but I like the idea there of kind of going misdirection, play action, and trying hitting a shot deep. I think that's how you're going to have to attack a defense that, quite frankly, is a little bit faster than you.
And it is third down and long for the Scorps. We're going to have whistles, flags on the field here. And this is going to back Satellite up 5, so that's going to make this, looks like about a third down and 20 for the Scorpions. Third down and 20 for Satellite on their second drive offensively in this game. 5.5 minutes to go in the first quarter. Our score still nothing apiece. Rockledge showing blitz. Rayful drops. The blitz is going to come. He's going to get flushed out. Throwing on the run. Has a man. Tristan White hauls it in. And he's going to be brought down, I believe, for a Satellite first down. Good connection there from Rayful to Tristan White. And Satellite picks up the first.
Yeah, I'm loving Satellite's offensive game plan so far, Jackson. They're rolling Rayful out. They're giving him half reads. They're expecting the pressure and rolling him away from it. And they're finding his playmakers open.
Yeah, that's a play. Rayful knew that pressure was coming. He flushed out on the run, threw a nice ball to White, who made the extra effort to pick up the first down on third and long. First down and 10, Satellite at their own 49. Rayful hands off Flores, and Noah Flores is going to go for no gain on that one. Good play up front by Rockledge's defensive line.
Yeah, and that's something you got to do. I know the run game hasn't quite been there so far earlier in the game, but you got to keep them honest. I mean, if you want to hit those play action shots like they've been doing, you got to keep the defense honest and make them attend to that run game.
Now the thing is with Noah Flores is one play can get stuffed to the line, the next play can be an 80-yard touchdown. You just never know. Second down and 10. Quick screen by Rayful, and that one's going to go. Ball comes free. They look for Wiesa on that one.
I think Rockledge has it, maybe.
And we're going to wait for the hand here.
Oh, they're going to call it an incomplete pass, I think.
We'll have to see here. He made one step on it here. We'll see where they mark the ball.
Well, you've got the line judge over there marking it at the line of scrimmage. Holding up third down, yeah.
Yeah, it's incomplete pass on that one. So Satellite gets a break there on the screen to Wiesa. He only takes one step there. Ball punched out. And luckily for Satellite, it's an incomplete pass.
Yeah, lucky break for Satellite there.
Third down and 13. Satellite at their own 46. Rayful drops back. Has a little bit of time, and that time quickly fades. And that's going to be a big sack for Rockledge to force another fourth down and long, and which Satellite is going to have to punt.
Yeah, Jaquay McFadden just beat that tackle off the edge. Good little hand move to get around his shoulder, and Rayful didn't even see him coming.
That's one second you have time, the next second you don't, and in the blink of an eye, Rayful goes down, and the punt unit comes back on for the Scorpions. Last time, Rockledge got forced to touching the football, and they did end up returning it just fine, but now maybe for Rockledge you want to get away from it or just field it. High snap, Redowie blitz coming, he gets it away, and it's going to be a short punt, back spinning, and Satellite downs it. Rockledge will take over with good field position down there by Joseph Smith. It'll be first down and 10. Rockledge on their second drive. First drive, Satellite forced a punt, and with 2:57 to go in the first quarter, Rockledge will take over 1st and 10 at their own 47. Again, for anyone asking about Cocoa and Titusville, that is on Space Coast Daily. They have the deal with Titusville. We have Holy Trinity MCC, Heritage in Melbourne, and Satellite in Rockledge this week. Check up on our Facebook page for the broadcast schedule for the night, and all the games should be there. We do not have Cocoa and Titusville. 1st down and 10. Rockledge at their own 47-yard line. Good starting field position on their second drive of the game. Traven Green, the senior signal caller, in the shotgun. And it's going to be a play fake, quick hitter on the slant. It is caught. Breaking a tackle, trying to break it outside. Here goes Rockledge down the sideline, inside the 20. And it'll be brought down out of bounds. That's a big gain on a quick hitter from Traven Green to Jordan Woods for a big 1st down into the Ashley Westbrook red zone.
Yeah, you know what? I think that was an RPO. He saw those inside linebackers get sucked up on the run action and had a little hitch right there where the linebackers were supposed to be and hit him. And that's the thing about this Rockledge offense. When you have the opportunity to get them down, you have to get them down because they have the players to make plays like that.
That was one where they had him wrapped up. He slips through and then uses his speed to take off. And that was a big play, a huge gain for Rockledge down to the Satellite 15. That's a gain of 38 yards. Handoff up the middle to Jalen Bradley, trying to carry it forward. Satellite pushes back. That's a solid gain on 1st down, though, for Rockledge and Bradley. And it's going to bring up 2nd down and about 6 for Rockledge at the Satellite 11-yard line. 2 minutes to go in the 1st quarter. Rockledge trying to strike first. I think striking first is going to be a big thing tonight, Logan, with 2 defenses that hold their opposing teams very little points and 2 offenses that don't necessarily score a lot. If you can strike first and set the tone, it's going to be big.
Yeah, you're absolutely right, especially coming after a 3 and out. And I think they're going to get
flag.
Satellite for jumping into the neutral zone here.
A lot of finger pointing. The only finger that matters is which way the official points here.
That's free yards if it is on Satellite. That's not what you want to be giving away. We've seen them have some penalty issues already on offense, but I want to give this offense free yards as well.
That would put Rockledge at the 6, and that's what it will do. And the thing is here, both teams have been a little bit jumpy. We've seen a lot of false starts, a few offsides as well. So both teams got to stay grounded, watch the ball here. 2nd down and 1. Rockledge at the Satellite 6-yard line, driving here on their 2nd drive of the game. Traven Green drops, tosses. Jalen Bradley trying to get around the corner. Tristan White makes the hit. He's still on his feet. Driving. What a run. Jalen Bradley. And he's going to be just short, but it's going to be 1st and goal Rockledge. And oh my, what a run by Bradley.
What a run indeed. And you had an opportunity, and that's what I was saying earlier, man. When you have the opportunity to get these players down, you got to get them down. Grab cloth, grab whatever you can. Don't let go. Let the reinforcements come take them down with you. But second chance opportunity there for Rockledge, and they took advantage of it. Now, 4th and goal from about the 1-yard line.
That's 1st and goal at the 1. They got the first down there. Yeah. And now it's 1st down and goal. Rockledge at the inches-yard line. High snap. Bradley direct snap this time. And Satellite, great job getting on the ball there and forcing them for a loss.
Yeah, it's a much better job there, getting them, a little breathing room for the defense now. Nice tackle for loss, and we've seen the Satellite defense get in the backfield and wreak a little havoc so far early.
They go with a direct snap there to Bradley. Satellite is all over it, but it's a loss of 2. 2nd down and goal. Rockledge at the 3. Same play. Bradley flag down. Bradley trying to get around the corner. He cuts it in for the score, but there is a flag down.
I believe that's going to be a false start. They are illegal shift
on Rockledge. Yeah. So touchdown will not stand for the Raiders there. And I believe that keeps it 2nd down. It'll be 2nd and goal at the 8. Second down and goal now. Rockledge will be stuck at the 8-yard line as their first, a play and a half, I'll say, from scrimmage has gone for a loss of 7 yards. And here it is, 2nd down and goal, Raiders. Traven Green and Jalen Bradley will be in the backfield here for a big 2nd and goal coming. Satellite trying to make a stand. 20 seconds to go in the 1st quarter. The crowd getting loud here at Satellite. And we're going to see a timeout by Rockledge with 16 seconds to go in the 1st quarter. If you're Satellite, you'll love to see that. As it's going to be 2nd and goal for Rockledge at the 8 coming up. And While we have the break, give you a word on Natwick Insurance.
Hey, let's talk about Natwick. The satellite faithful. Natwick Insurance. Get my read. You know what? I'll do it off the top of the head. Listen, everybody needs insurance. You don't want to get caught without it, whether you're, just your own self, your family, or even your company. And if you're going to get insurance, which is definitely something you want to have, you definitely want to go with somebody that's local. And so my recommendation to you guys would be go with Natwick Insurance. They've been serving the Brevard County area, specifically the Satellite Beach area, for many years now. Go with somebody that knows the neighborhood and knows your needs. So give them a call at 321-735-0381, or you can get a free quote online as well at www.natwick.insurance.com.
Thank you there, and thanks to all of our great sponsors tonight. 16 seconds to go in the first quarter, coming out of the Raiders' timeout. Second down and goal, Rockledge at the 8. Satellite getting loud. That's why that screen is rumbling. Second down and goal, Raiders. Green drops back, throws, overthrown, incomplete. And it is going to be third down and goal, Rockledge at the 8. Satellite trying to pick up a big stop. That ball just overthrown there out of the back of the end zone, incomplete. And a third down and goal coming up for Rockledge at the 8. Started at the 1. And they've been backed up here.
Now you're licking your chops right now if you're Satellite's defense. I know Helton, he likes to get a little freaky on third downs. Third and goal, you can really bow up, maybe force a field goal. And really, I think that's coming away with a victory on this drive after letting up the big play.
Satellite's crowd making noise. Third down and goal, Rockledge at the 8-yard line. Green drops back to pass. Throws. It is overthrown again, and it is incomplete. Looking over the middle for Jamarcus Chisholm, and like that, it is fourth down and goal, Rockledge at the 8, and they're going to trot the kicking unit out here to take their 3, it looks like, here with 6 seconds to go in the first quarter.
Yeah, a couple things here, Jackson. That's he had Giscombe more open than he did on the last play, but that's the second time in a row they overshot him. Now, Giscombe's it's only a freshman, so, a little bit smaller. You got to bring that down, but second thing I want to point out, like I said, this is a win if you're Satellite forcing the field goal here because it's high school football. It's high school football, too. Kicking is not automatic.
No. Field goal try coming on here from number 19, Jerry Valdez. The kick is up. It is...
Sneaks in. No.
No good, and just like you said, the kick does not go through, and Satellite's defense bows up, forces the field goal try, and it is no good from about 25 yards out by Valdez. And with that, Satellite's going to start deep in their own territory. But the most important thing is for them, it is 0-0 here at the end of the first quarter here from the Scorp Dome, as both defenses making impacts early in this one.
Yeah, as a defensive coordinator, man, I'm telling you, whether you're in a red zone situation, it's a goal situation, anytime you see the other team bring in their field goal kicker out, unless they got an All-American on the other side, that's a win to me, because it's and that's no knock to some of the great kickers we have in this county and across the state or whatever in high school ball, but it's for the vast majority of the time, it's no guarantee that the kicker's going to go out there and kick it. You see a lot more blocked field goals in high school football. You see a lot more missed kicks, and that's why I'm such a proponent of going for it.
Yeah, absolutely. I think on fourth and goal, you may be able to take your chances there for your Rockledge. But if you have faith in your kicker, then I understand it. But at the same time, you see the result there. The kick is no good. It seems like wide right on that one. And with that,
it comes out to the 20, too.
20.
Yeah, it comes out to the 20 because of the miss.
First down and 10. Scorps at their own 20-yard line. Rafel and Flores in the shotgun here to start the second quarter. 0-0 is the score. First down and 10. Rafel drops back to pass, throws, incomplete there. Someone looks like they may have gotten a hand on it. It's going to be second and 10, Satellite at their own 20.
Yeah, it was almost picked, kind of telegraphed that one, had an outside linebacker just waiting for it.
And now it's going to be second down and 10, Scorps at their own 20. Now, first few plays of this game offensively, Satellite was marching right down the field. The last few drives, Rockledge has kind of made some bigger plays defensively, so we'll see if Satellite can get a rhythm going here on this drive here to start the second quarter with second and 10 here at their own 20-yard line. It's still Flores and Rafel, freshman and senior, in the backfield. It's going to be a rare Brevard County senior v. senior quarterback matchup. Flores cuts back up the middle. Noah Flores still churning the feet there. And he'll pick up about 5 on that run. Not too bad. And that's going to bring up 3rd down and 5 for Satellite at their own 25-yard line.
4. I think they gave him an extra yard, which, he fought for it. And that's what I was saying earlier. That's why you continue to run the football right there. It's, you pick up a little chunk game like that, it's going to keep that defense honest, and you can draw up those shot plays that you've had decent success early on with.
They give them 6. 3rd down and 4. Satellite at their own 26-yard line. Rafel and Flores once again in the backfield. Play fake. Rafel, pocket collapsing, throws a screen to Noah Flores, and Flores nowhere to run, nowhere to hide on that one as Rockledge into the backfield for a big loss, and that's a 3-and-out for Satellite. It's going to be 4th and 9. They're going to have to punt for their 3rd straight drive.
You know what? I'm a big proponent of running back screens. When you have a 3-star UCF commit playing middle linebacker on the other team, it's kind of tough to draw up a screen. That's a disciplined player. He's going to be able to sniff that out.
Yeah, absolutely. And with that, Satellite's got to punt on their 3rd straight drive here to open the end this one, a 3-and-out, and it'll be 4th and 9. Radowie's going to punt it away. Rockledge has been getting closer and closer to blocking it, though, so you have to be aware if you're Satellite. Make sure the snap is on his hands and make sure they get this kick away. Low snap. Radowie does get away. That's a good boot by Zach Radowie. They try the fair catch and just decides not to field it. Satellite's going to let it bounce, dancing around it, and down by Parrish Jarnes. And it's going to be 1st down and 10 Rockledge. Last drive, they got all the way down to the Satellite 1. They were pushed back 7 yards through penalties and some stops. And then a field goal was missed. Our score stayed 0-0.
Yeah, a real war of attrition we got going on here, Jackson. Defensive matchup, and I think if you ask Brian Helton, you give him a little truth serum, I think that's just the way he likes it.
Hey, Coach Helton also played some mind games rolling up the stadium earlier on. The whole time that Rockledge was here warming up, it was low, somber, slow music by Satellite. They're playing some mind games out
Folks,
here. Now they have to play defense.
Jackson was introduced to Yacht Rock tonight, and I thought it was great.
2nd down throw outside. It's caught, hit immediately. Making the play was number 20, Colin Roddy. That's a solid gain, though, on the quick out to Jordan Woods, and it's going to bring up 2nd down and 3 for Rockledge at the Satellite 48. As the Raiders, once again, Green in the shotgun. 2nd down, Satellite shows blitz. Green throws out, diving grab, coming back for it. It is caught. 1st down, Rockledge, hauled in by Jamarcus Giscombe. Yeah, we talked about this one earlier on as well. These are two defensive. This is going to be a defensive matchup. I think whoever can score more points, well, obviously whoever scores more points is going to win.
Finish the sentence.
But whoever can get out to a lead and score a lot of points in this one can really run away with this, because you see two teams that average about 20 points a game. If you can breach that threshold, you can't really rely on the other one to breach it as well. 1st down and 10. Rockledge at the Satellite 42-yard line. Quick screen to Hayward. Breaks a tackle. Jalen Hayward fighting down the sideline on his feet. Breaking tackle. Hayward still up, and he has to get forced out of bounds there. That's going to be another 1st down for Rockledge by the UCF commit Jalen Hayward, the 4-star. 1st down Raiders.
Yeah, and that's the mismatch. I think they motioned him out of the backfield and hit him with the little swing, and that you got to bring somebody with him. You can't give him that cushion, because those are the kind of plays that he can make. We saw his first carry against Viera go for 65 yards? Yeah.
1st down and 10. Rockledge inside the Satellite 30. Green lets it go. Has a man open. It's overthrown. And he was looking for Lorenzo Bell Jr. And it's incomplete. And, well, so far Green's thrown it a little long on a lot of these balls, and Satellite's been able to get away with a 0 on the scoreboard still due to some of these overthrows.
Yeah, long and outside on that one. That's the 3rd one we've seen. It's led the receiver a little bit too much, put a little bit too much on it.
2nd down and 10. Rockledge at the Satellite 27-yard line. Green and Jalen Bradley trips far side here for the Raiders. They may be going right back down the field here on this one. 9 minutes to go in the 2nd quarter. Satellite brings the blitz. Pass underneath it is caught, and he'll be brought down short of the line to gain. They find the man they were looking for last play, Lorenzo Bell Jr. over the middle. He will get the 1st down, though, and it's still 0-0 here with 9 minutes to go in the 2nd quarter, but Rockledge driving once again. 1st down and 10, Raiders at the Satellite 16 inside the BlackRock Engineering and Technology red zone. We'll tell you more about them in just a minute.
Yeah, that last play was a well-timed backside slant out of the trips. Look, you had a edge pressure coming from the inside backer, and they just threw that slant right where that backer was.
Trips far side again here. And we have
I think we're getting neutral zone infraction on Satellite.
5 yards going to get given to Rockledge here as neutral zone infraction on the Scorps. That's going to bring up first down and 5 for Rockledge at the Satellite 11. As we'll see here, Satellite can come up clutch inside the 10 once again here, or around the 10-yard line like they did last drive. And we know Rockledge has a solid kicker, but not a guaranteed make. First down and 5, Rockledge at the Satellite 11. Green with time, back corner fade. Overthrown again, incomplete in coverage is Colin Roddy, and it's incomplete. And, well, you know, he kind of had to high point that one in the corner, and throws a little too high.
It was overthrown again. I mean, at this point, I think you do whatever you can to take away slants and underneath routes and kind of force him to try and take the top off of you, because from what we've seen so far, he's not making those throws.
Absolutely.
And,
right.
you know, this is something, I mean, we haven't watched a lot of Rockledge football, but when we did watch them, they ran the ball.
Yeah, they did.
They're really airing it out this game.
Yeah. Second down and 5. Rockledge. Green drops the pass again. Nowhere to go. Blitz coming. Green using his legs. He's going to get around the edge and go out just short of the goal line. And now that's going to set up first and goal for Rockledge. Good play there by Traven Green.
Yeah, and that's where he can really be lethal. We saw him with a couple rushing touchdowns against Viera, and you know, he breaks contain. That's kind of one of those quarterbacks you want to cage rush. Keep him in that pocket, because outside of the pocket is where he starts to get more comfortable and can make plays with his feet like we just saw.
First down and goal, Rockledge at the 5-yard line now. Second straight drive they've gotten here down inside the 5. We'll see if they can get some points on this one. 8 minutes to go in the second quarter. Tied 0-0. Handoff, Jalen Bradley up the middle, and he is going to go in. I believe, there it is. Touchdown, Rockledge from 5 yards out. Jalen Bradley gets the scoring started on the ground, and with 7:57 to go in the second quarter, the Raiders strike first.
Yep, just a simple inside give, and we know they can run the ball, and when you're in a confined situation like that, I think they learned their lesson on the last drive and just put the ball on the ground. And
great hole opened up right down the middle of the line where Bradley could squirt through and carry defenders into the end zone for the 5-yard Raiders touchdown. Back on to kick the extra point as Jerry Valdez missed a 25-yard field goal earlier on in this game. As not ready to go yet.
I'm telling Traven Green he's got to come off the field. Some sort of equipment issue, I would assume.
All right, Traven Green heads off the field.
They're going to need another holder, though.
Yeah. Kicker's just standing there like, all right, guys. Give me something here.
Tough to kick a field goal without one. There we go.
Here comes number 28 on to hold it. Actually, they're going to bring in.
Well, that's two guys on. Oh, they're going to get a delay game.
They might. I mean, they tried to pull on like 4 different people.
They don't really have much sense of urgency on this.
Izzy Montanez brought in to hold. And they got to snap this one fairly quick here.
There it is.
No, there it is. Now we'll see if it's a flag or a timeout.
Oh, he's got to go too. They said nope.
I don't know what's going on.
You're not dressed correctly either. Get somebody else.
I don't know. I don't know what the parameters are to be a holder. At this point, yeah, I mean, I'd be surprised not to see a delay game. At this point, I think they may be going for 2. I mean, now I don't know the rules. I don't know if that stops the play clock and resets it, but there's no way this
shouldn't.
Be a delay game if not.
It should not.
This should be a delay game by far by now.
Oh, yeah, certainly. I mean,
I don't know how.
And they're going to go for this, I assume, with the backup quarterback or maybe like a Wildcat. Yeah, they got Jiscombe and
Wildcat, Jiscombe, and Bradley. Rockledge is going to go for 2, and Rockledge is going to take a timeout at the end of all this. They're second of the half here with 7:57 to go in the quarter. And again, I ask, where's the penalty? I don't know how they got that long, and I guess the play clock was still running out because they took the timeout, but I don't know. Definitely not.
Helton's wondering the same thing, and so is his visor, which is just picked up over by the track.
Rightfully so. Logan, why don't you tell us about our next great sponsor tonight, BlackRock Engineering and Technology.
Let's do it to it, Jackson. Let's talk about BlackRock Engineering. BlackRock Engineering and Technology's team of cybersecurity, software, network engineers, and strategic leaders are direct. They do not shy away from providing you with what they think will work best for your organization. BlackRock is a certified service-disabled, veteran-owned small business as well as a minority-owned business. BlackRock will collaborate with you They will challenge traditional norms in order to orient an organization to a mindset of forward thinking in order to seize their vision quickly, without the fluff, without the wasted time. BlackRock offers clear direction, complete with comprehensive solutions as your trusted advisor and partner in success, where other companies only provide vague direction. BlackRock provides the engineering to give you tangible success. So give them a visit at www.blackblacktech.com or give them a call at 321-428-3688.
Now we head back out here after the Rockledge timeout. We'll see if they're going to go to kick the field goal or the extra point. Traven Green is back on the field here.
Yeah, well, once you take the timeout, that he can come back on.
So I think they just wanted to kick it at the end of the day. So
Nice,
Rockledge, after all this, is going to take the extra point here. Satellite making noise. Flag down.
There's the delay game.
And we get a flag on the play.
Just kidding. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. The fact they stopped it, I'm guessing, means it might be on Rockledge.
It looks like they're counting players now. I think they
say
thought
for
it was an
Rockledge-
illegal substitution.
I'm going to say for Rockledge, if you had that timeout and all those tries and you have 12 men,
Yeah,
you gotta make sure it
it
counts.
wasn't. There was 11 men. They
Okay.
picked that flag off.
Coach Helton does not agree. Well, they're going to let him go on anyway. The kick is up. It is no good again
After all that.
by Valdez. And after all that, kick's no good anyway. Kick is no good at the end of the day, and with 7:57 to go in the second quarter, regardless, Rockledge strikes first with a 5-yard rushing touchdown, and it is 6-0 Raiders.
What a cycle of events
Yeah,
there.
that's the most confusing conversion attempt I've ever seen. But at the end of the day, it's not good, so it was a lot of time for no points.
Oh, it's much ado about nothing, but
Yeah. We saw 2 guys get taken off for equipment, then a timeout, and they come back almost maybe kind of had 12 guys. And at the end of the day,
11
it's
and a
no
half? Who knows?
good. As Valdez will come back on to kick it away, 6-0 Raiders with the lead.
And
That's going to kick
go-
out of
more
bounds. That's
kicking
going to give
woes.
Satellite some free yardage. Yeah, some kicking woes here by the Raiders, giving Satellite some free yards.
Yeah, it's going to go out to the 35-yard line.
For Satellite, you will absolutely take that and start with good field position. First down and 10, Satellite will take over once again, and yet to score on their drive so far. Opening drive got into Raiders territory. The last few haven't gained very much. So we'll see what Satellite comes out with here. I mean, it's been hard because, I mean, they've ran the ball. Actually, they're going to re-kick here. That's,
Why?
yeah, I don't know.
Okay.
I don't. Correct me if I'm wrong, but that's the same spot. Am I wrong? It's the 35. They're kicking from the same spot. So, I don't know.
I don't know. I don't really know the rule when it comes to re-kicking it because, well, it's just taking the yards.
Well, I don't know if there was something that happened pre-play or I don't know. They'll kick off again. This one stays inbound. Satellite will return it. And still running, that's Noah Flores up past the 30 on a solid return, and Satellite will take over. First down and 10 at their own 31-yard line. First down, Satellite. So we'll see what Satellite comes out with here offensively. And it's been hard because the run game's kind of been swallowed up by the defensive line. The pass game's had a lot of pressure. They've made some good throws. They made some deep plays, Noah Flores and Tristan White. So the pass game has not been too bad for them. The problem is there's been a lot of pressure coming on Rifle. So we'll see what Satellite comes out in here. It's first down and 10, Scorps at their own 31-yard line. Trailing now 6-0 for the first time tonight. Rifle drops, empty set, pump fakes, throws over the middle. It is intercepted. What a play, jumping the route. And he's going to throw a man off inside the 20. And Rockledge is going to take over with great field position, as that was the freshman Jamarcus Giscombe jumping the route, taking it away, and taking it inside the red zone. First down and 10 Raiders.
I'll tell you what, they had success earlier on that play, faking the tunnel and kind of going for the stalk and go. That's one of the plays they picked up a big gain on earlier. But I'll Tell you what, this Giscombe kid, he's going to be a dude in the next couple of years. Only a freshman. He did a great job jumping that route, reading the receiver, and then finding the ball. And
yeah, that was a heck of a
get
play.
Off me on the run back.
Yeah, I kind of saw him fly in there maybe to rip that ball out, but he just took it and still ran, threw a man off. I mean, that was a big play. And now this could be a huge momentum swing for the Raiders if they can go score another touchdown here. First down and 10. Rockledge inside the Ashley Westbrook red zone here. First down and 10 Raiders at the satellite 16-yard line. Green drops, quick throw, out, dropped as he was looking for his receiver there on a quick out.
Clay ball, I believe. It's tight end.
Yep.
It was a good throw.
Yeah, it was. Bobbled and incomplete. Second down and 10. Rockledge from the satellite 16, 7.5 minutes to go in the second quarter. Rockledge in the satellite inside the red zone for the third straight drive. Trying to go ahead by 2 scores. Second down and 10. Man motion out of the backfield is Jalen Bradley. Quick drop. Flushed out of the pocket is Green. He's going to use his legs here. He's going to get around the corner inside the 10.
You're going to get a hold here.
He'll be bounced out, but there is a flag on the play.
Yep.
And let's see what the call is here. Rockledge arguing their case. And it doesn't matter. That's a hold on the Raiders. So that's going to bring up second down and 20. He'll kick him out of the red zone, put him back at the satellite 26-yard line for second and 20.
Yeah, despite the hold, I mean, it was a well-executed blitz, but, like I was saying earlier, Green out of the pocket is not what you want.
That's the problem. Satellites brought pressure. That hasn't been an issue, but they haven't contained the edge, and Green's been able to get outside a few times here and extend plays that could be dead to rights. Second down and 20. Rockledge at the satellite 26. 2 receivers split either side. Man pulling across. Green, play fakes, looking to throw here. Pocket collapsing, quick screen underneath to Jalen Bradley. He'll get spun down. He'll pick up about 8. And it'll be third down and 12 for Rockledge. They're behind the sticks here. And we'll see if Satellite can pick up another stop inside their own 20.
You don't need all 11 here if you're Rockledge. I think try and pick up 6 or 7 if you can and make it fourth down and manageable and go for it.
Yeah,
you've missed 2 kicks. You've missed 2 kicks already. I mean, you don't need to try and you certainly don't need to take a shot into the end zone here.
No. Timeout Satellite. Their first of the half here with 6:50 to go in the second quarter in a 6-0 Rockledge ball game ahead of a 3rd and 11 by the Raiders at the Satellite 17.
Listen, buying and selling, especially in today's market, it's not only is it competitive, it's stressful. I mean, most people go through it. It's not something you really look forward to doing, and if you can find a reliable real estate agent that can help you through that and make your life a whole heck of a lot easier, that's certainly something that would make the home buying process or selling process a lot easier. And we have a great sponsor tonight that does just that, Ashley Westbrook Remax Solutions. So give Ashley a call. You can even text her, which is always nice. I know picking up the phone can sometimes be scary. So shoot her a text at 321-862-5896 or email her even, ashleymwestbrook@gmail.com.
Well, thank you, Logan, and thanks, Ashley, for supporting the Brevard Sports Network. 3rd down and 11, Rockledge at the Satellite 17 following the Jamarcus Giscombe interception. 4 wide receivers far side. The lone receiver near side is Giscombe. Empty set. Green, 3rd and 11. Drops back. Has plenty of time. Throws it outside. It is knocked away.
Nope,
and they're going to get a flag.
Nope.
I do not
Horrible call.
Understand that one. They get him on Colin Roddy there. And I don't get it. I really don't on that one. I think he got there right as the ball did to punch it out.
Great play on the ball. What is he supposed to do?
The only argument would be he got there early. I didn't see that at all. So we're going to have to see if the white hat stands tall. Pass interference on Satellite.
Yeah,
that hurts for Satellite.
Oh, yeah,
that's play on the ball by Roddy.
Yeah, that.
And now Rockledge is going to have great field position here, and instead of a 4th down coming up,
No, it's
going to be third down and
goal.
one. It's going to be 3rd and 1. Still not 4th down. Same exact formation. 3rd down and short for Rockledge. Traven Green drops back. Has time. Pocket collapsing. Green with his legs. Green is going to walk it in. Touchdown. Rockledge from 8 yards out. Traven Green scampers around the edge for the touchdown on the ground with 6.5 minutes to go in the second quarter. Rockledge gets back in the end zone.
It's 3 times. He's rolled right. You can't let him have that right.
That one, nobody. There was a wide open lane down the sideline, and on that one, Satellite's got to be on it. You know, even with or without the penalty there was a lane, and Green hit it. And now it's 12-0. Now we'll see if Rockledge, I think they're going to.
Swinging gate.
I think they're going to go for 2 here. I don't see the kicker on the field. I think Rockledge is going to go for 2 here, which I agree with the call on that one to put it up by 14. So, interesting formation here by the Raiders. And they're not going to swing the gate. They're just going to toss it here. And Satellite's all over it. And that's going to be 2-point conversion. No good by Traven Green. And, well, that formation normally just you swing the gate across. That time they just leave it open. I don't necessarily like that by the goal line. And Satellite swarms right on it.
Covered up. I mean, the swinging gate's kind of an old school thing, and Helton's kind of an old school guy. He knows how to cover up a swinging gate. That's when you close it, when it's covered up. You got to kick that.
Yeah. Yeah, that one. They stick in the formation, and, well, Satellite stands tall, makes the play, but with 6:34 to go in the second quarter, it's 12-0 Raiders. As that one set up points off turnovers off the interception by Jamarcus Giskin.
I'll tell you what else I didn't like on that. You had the up back pitching it to your quarterback.
Yeah, that's true.
You want to vice versa. I know they run speed option, and your quarterback knows how to attack the edge and kind of manipulate that pitch. And I don't know.
12-0 Rockledge with the lead, and they will kick off again here. Valdez bounces off a Satellite player. They're just going to have to fall on it now. So Satellite will take over at their own 22-yard line. As we got a timeout on the field. It's going to be an official's timeout with 6.5 minutes to go in the second quarter. We'll be back in just a moment as we take a quick break, have a water break ourselves, and we'll be back in just a moment. Welcome back, everybody, here to the Brevard Sports Network as we come out of the water break. Our score is 12-0 Rockledge on top. Satellite first down and 10. Handoff Flores, and he's going to get swarmed. He cuts back, though. But still, Rockledge drops him for a loss. Good play defensively by the Raiders' defensive line.
Yeah, and we've talked about it before, Jackson, about the feeding frenzies. And, despite the point after woes so far, that Rockledge is scoring touchdowns, and they've got back-to-back drives, one set up by a big interception by Giscombe. And if you're Satellite, you don't want to see them get in that frenzy, because when they start smelling blood in the water, I mean, the doors can get blown open. This Rockledge team has athletes all over the field.
2nd and 11. Satellite throwing underneath, broken up hard there on an immediate hit there by...
That was McCormick, man. He is...
Player down for Satellite. And here's what I'll say. On that play, what I want to look back at is the play they flagged Satellite for. Those plays look very similar to me. There's no flag on the play. Regardless if I agree with that call or not on the last drive, I just want to see consistency. And on that play right there, I saw that as a very similar play defensively. It's a good play. I'm crediting Rockledge as a good defensive play, but if you're going to flag Satellite, I mean, I think you shouldn't have flagged either.
I agree. And I think the only difference there is the ball had already made contact with the receiver's hand when he got hit. Whereas, that's the only argument I can see. I mean, I disagree with the pass interference call earlier, but
as a Satellite,
that would be the only reason I would see that. But
Satellite player, unfortunately, still down on this one. 5:53 to go in the second quarter, and it's 12-0. Rockledge with the lead, a rushing touchdown by Jalen Bradley, and as well a rushing touchdown by Traven Green from 5 and 6 yards out, respectively. Player getting up for Satellite, that is Jaden Lamb. Hope he's all right. Walking off under his own power is always good to see here. And that was a big hit by DJ McCormick.
Yeah, and you know, he's like an old school linebacker, man. He's a field general. He controls the middle of that field, and I would not want to be coming across the middle trying to catch a pass with DJ McCormick roaming back there. I can tell you that much.
He had his back turned to him, too.
Oh, yeah. I am just absolutely thrilled that I do not have to be form tackled by him.
3rd down and 11. Satellite stuck at their own 22-yard line. Rafel and Flores in the shotgun again. Trips near side. One receiver far. Rafel drops. Pocket collapsing. Throws a little swing to Flores. He's got a long way to run. And he's not going to get anywhere but a gain of 1 at the end of that one. And against a lot of teams, I think the swing to Flores, giving him room to run, can really make a big play. Against Rockledge, though, it's just not working.
Rockledge has the speed to match Flores, and we've seen Flores in the open field, and he's absolutely special. That doesn't mean he can't bust one, but I mean, they've got the speed on this defense to match it. And
yeah, Flores has incredible big play ability, but that Rockledge defense is stifling there, especially in the backfield. Luckily, Flores picks up 2, but the unluckily is it's 4th down. So Satellite's got to punt yet again as they are yet to finish the drive without the punter on the field.
And 40 has came close several times on these punts.
Radawi, here he comes again, but he's going to angle it the other way. Good boot. It's going to be returned this time by Giscombe. Breaks a tackle. Giscombe cutting back, reversing the field. Jamarcus Giscombe down the sideline. Still going, and he's going to take it all the way down. Touchdown, Rockledge. Jamarcus Giscombe takes it all the way for a 60-yard punt return touchdown. No flags. And a big play by Rockledge off the punt as they return it all the way back to the end zone. And the Raiders starting to get rolling.
That kid's going to be special.
Absolutely.
I tell you what, man. And we saw him make some big plays in that Viera game, and he's already made a couple tonight. A punt return, an interception. We're only in the first half, and only a freshman, Jackson. That kid is going to be a star.
Here's what I'll tell you. I feel bad for Coach Helton's visor tonight. That thing flew 20 feet in the air.
It's already taken a beating, man. That might be time to retire it.
And that's a tough one for Satellite on special teams. I mean, would you love to see on big returns like that is no flags, no blocks in the backs like that? Because that's what you'll see 9.5 times out of 10. You rarely see one stand, but I mean,
especially punt returns.
Yeah, Giscombe just followed his blocks there down the sideline and was able to walk in untouched. So, well, not untouched. He reversed the field halfway through, but still. Hard-earned run there and a 60-yard punt return touchdown for Jamarcus Giscombe. And with 4:44 to go in the second quarter, the Raiders are going to go for 2 this time in a more traditional formation with Bradley and Green in the shotgun. Handoff. Bradley cuts it upfield, and Jalen Bradley's in for 2 more. And Rockledge is going to jump ahead 20-0. And I get it, this Rockledge defense is good. It is. But for Satellite, you have got to find a way to score here on this drive because Rockledge is finding a way to score offensively now on special teams as well.
Well, yeah, you do need to score, but I think just like a sustained drive as well, maybe get your defense some rest. Been on the field a lot, and we know Helton designs a heck of a defense. I'm more admirable of it than most, but when you're on the field that long, you get tired. I mean, that just happens. They're kids, and they end up getting tired, and you want a couple first downs here. Obviously, you want to score and stop the bleeding some, but I think a couple first downs here and get a fresh defense on the field can make a difference because this Rockledge team is humming right now, and I think we're starting to see that feeding frenzy.
Yeah, for Satellite here, I agree, but for them, I mean, they got to sustain a drive here, get down the field. I don't know Radawi's range. I know their starting kicker, Caleb Garner, is still out, so they're without their starting kicker. So I think for them, if they get down there, it's going to be going for the end zone regardless of anything. As the kickoff here by Valdez going to be taken and returned, trying to find somewhere to go, and really nowhere there. And there he goes down. I was going to say, I don't know if his knee touched the ground, but they whistle him down. That is Adam Quintero on the return.
That was a pretty good job by the up back there. Just kind of grab it out of midair because that was going to take a weird bounce right in front of the return man.
Yeah, that's one that's kind of like you're just saving it from kind of stuffing you deep.
Yeah, you get what you can, but, I mean, good little snatch right there.
Yeah. 1st down and 10. Satellite will take over their own 26 Again, it's homecoming night for Satellite, so at halftime you'll see the homecoming ceremonies. So stay with us. As it's first down and 10. Satellite at their own 26-yard line. Rockledge set up. Cover 3 defense. Play fake. Ball stripped out of Rayful. It's down, and Rockledge has it. And for the second straight drive, it's a turnover inside Satellite's 20-yard line. As on the read option, Rayful gets it punched out, and it's recovered by Damari Jenkins. First down, Rockledge.
And we were talking about this defense staying on the field quite a bit, and it's been short fields last few drives as well.
Back-to-back drives, it's been one play.
Yeah.
Well, last drive, actually, no. The drive before, it was one play. So 2 out of the last 3 drives, it's been a one-play turnover. And for Satellite, their defense is playing good, but at some point you're just going to get tired. Folks, it may be October, but it's a muggy 82 out here. So, I mean, it's...
we got fall last week. I don't know if you noticed.
We'll see it again maybe in mid-December. First down and 10, Rockledge inside the Natwick Insurance red zone once again at the Satellite 18-yard line as the Raiders trying to continue their scoring run here. 2 receivers split either side. Man pulling in motion. They give Jalen Bradley up the middle. Bradley breaking tackles. Still running. Jalen Bradley into the second level. And he's going to go into the end zone. They're going to call him short, but there's a flag down on the play.
I'm assuming
and they're
going to call.
They're going to call him back here.
Assuming it's a hold just by where they threw it at and had an offensive lineman throw his hands up. So I don't know. Yeah,
Green motioned his guys back. Heck of a run again by Bradley, but it is a hold.
Oh, yeah, he's a player you need 2 players to bring down. I mean,
that's the thing for Rockledge. I mean, this rushing attack, a lot of guys in this county do it very well, but Rockledge just has a lot of really good guys that they can rotate in and out. Green can take off if he needs to, but then you also have Bradley. You have Hayward when they bring him. We saw him a lot more in the Viera game. Later this season, they've transitioned him to being solely a defensive guy. It seems like they bring him in occasionally, along with Jiscom as well. It's going to be first and 20, though, for Rockledge. Now at the Satellite 25, Green play fakes, throws the flat. It is low. It's caught, but he's going to be down for no gain on that one. It's going to be second and 10.
He kind of slid when he caught that, and his face bounced off the ground. That did not look very comfortable.
Look like it felt good. And the flat route low falls down. It is caught, but it's no gain.
All right, and if you're Satellite's defense, you'll take this so far. You know, you're sitting in the second and long thanks to the penalty, and then caught with the fell down right when he had caught it. So got to find a way to turn this second and long into a third and long, and then hopefully a fourth and long.
Yeah, second down and 20 now for Rockledge at the Satellite 25-yard line. Under 4 minutes to play in the first half. The score 20-0 in favor of the Rockledge Raiders. Satellite shows blitz, play fake. Green has time, lofts one, incomplete. I don't think Bradley was ready for that.
He wasn't looking. He wasn't expecting it, I don't think. And that might have been
dangerous. But
it's dangerous, and that might have been Green just seeing the pressure and trying to get rid of it and knew he had a guy over there.
Yeah, seeing a blue jersey.
Yeah, exactly. Saw the blue jersey, just let's get it over there.
Third down and 20 now for Rockledge at the Satellite 25. The Scorps trying to get a stop off the turnover. And that would be big to give a kind of breath of relief to your offense that makes the turnover there. Last time it turned into a touchdown. This time, Satellite's defense trying to stand tall. Rockledge, third down and 20. Green drops back again. Quick throw over the top. Has his man caught on the money. Touchdown Rockledge for the 25-yard strike from Traven Green to Lorenzo Bell Jr. And a lot of times tonight it's been a little overthrown, that time right in the breadbasket for a 25-yard touchdown.
Yeah, we criticized him a little bit earlier on, but you got to give the kid props on that one. I mean, you couldn't have thrown a better ball. He beat his man off the start, and nice little skinny post route, and put it right in his hands as he was going right into the end zone.
And you fear the feeding frenzy here late in the first half. It's 26-0 in the blink of an eye here for Rockledge. Satellite was keeping it very close. It was 0-0 at the end of one. The second quarter, Rockledge has taken every opportunity and turned it into points. Rockledge going to go for 2 again to try and go up by 28. Green and Bradley in the shotgun. Green drops back, throws out. It is nearly intercepted, broken up by Colin Roddy. No good. The score is Rockledge 26, Satellite 0, 3:30 to go in the second quarter.
When we watched the Viera game, didn't they kind of have a similar issue with converting points after?
Yeah, they did.
They did.
They kept going for 2 and throwing instead of running the ball.
Right.
They're still doing that. And we saw them. Yeah, they did. You're right. Absolutely right.
I mean, I understand why you're going for 2 at this point to try and get back on schedule.
Yeah, I understand that. Same question I posed then. Why throw the ball?
Well, I think back to that game. I mean, they're throwing the ball pretty well tonight, but back to the Viera game. I mean, they were doing that. They were running the ball really
absolutely,
well.
but they have a great passing attack. I'm not doubting that. When you're at the 2, you got running backs like they have.
Yeah,
just punch it up the middle. And they're going to kick off again here now. It's 26-0. Valdez will get set to boot it away. Checking with his guys, getting set and booting it. Back to Satellite here, following the turnover on the fumble. And it's going to be returned by Satellite following the blocks.
Get a flag down by the 50, and I don't know what that would necessarily be on unless it's a sideline warning.
Yeah, or maybe an offsides.
Not that far, though.
I don't know. Depends on where it came
from the
from.
40.
If it comes down here and he throws it, I don't know who threw it.
Yeah, but the return team can move.
No, yeah, I know that. I'm just saying I don't know which ref threw it.
Well, I got to assume it was the side judge.
Yeah. Well, the officials are going to convene about it. 3:22 to go in the second quarter. And while both these teams average about 20 points, Rockledge has 26 here in the first half. And Satellite's going to have to find an answer defensively. They had it early on. Their offense is kind of giving them a short time of rest, and it is.
It is an offsides. It's interesting that's where the flag placement was.
By Rockledge. Thanks, everyone, for tuning in here tonight to the Brevard Sports Network. Seen some fans across the U.S. Got the Floreses from Guam watching Noah tonight. And Hunter Turner in here as well, former Melbourne quarterback.
Hey, what's up, Hunter?
Melbourne and Heritage on the Brevard Sports Network tonight, and as well as HT, Holy Trinity, and MCC. Again, if anyone has any score updates, we'd always love to hear them in the comments. Score 26-0 Rockledge. But once again, I don't know if they're enforcing them after the kickoff here, but I always thought that when it's a flag on the kick, they move them back. They're kicking it from 35 still, which I think is where they normally kick off.
No, they kick off from the 40-yard line.
Okay, never mind them. Disregard that. Mel and Heritage on a light delay.
Cocoa leading Titusville 7-3 at the half.
Oh, boy. Titusville. Defense making a big play. Satellite trying to make the return here. They get swallowed up by Rockledge there, but they got solid field position. They will take over. First down and 10 at their own 37. Well, we get that score update. Cocoa 7, Rockledge, or Titusville 3 at halftime. That's good for Titusville. That really
I think so, too, at halftime. Heck, yeah. Now, is Schneider coaching in that game?
I believe so. Yeah, that's big. That's big defensively because Coco's got a strong offense. And 7 points at half, and getting 3 on the board, keeping it within 4 points. MCC leads Holy Trinity 13-0. Another big score for the Hustlers trying to go out and win a district championship in year 1 under Nate Hooks. Although he is not on the sideline tonight, and flying in the backfield is number 20. I believe 28, J.J. Silber's on a little bit after the play here. And
yeah, that was they were trying to draw up either a double reverse or one of those kind of new age flea flickers you see with the reverse, and then you pitch it back to the quarterback. And
yeah.
But Rockledge had that diagnosis. And I want to point something out. There was a little chippiness going on. You saw good leadership by both sides, pulling those players away from each other and not letting something escalate.
We've seen a lot of jawing in this game so far. I will say that. Second and long, Rayful drops back. Quick throw and the swing pass. Flores is going to go down for a loss. And for Satellite, I get it. You have a man open. It is Noah Flores, but the swing pass, I know the pressure's coming as well. I understand. But you got to find something else other than the swing pass here because Rockledge is all over.
I thought they did a decent job earlier on in the game, rolling Rayful out and finding those 2-man route concepts and giving him a half read. And it seems like they've kind of gotten away from that.
Our score 26-0 Rockledge, 2 minutes to go in the second quarter. Third down and long for Satellite. Rayful throws the swing again. Pressure was there immediately. Flores drops it. And that's tough. Visor goes over the 10. And it's going to be fourth down and 20.
Whoever keeps retrieving the visor, I mean, you just got to give it a rest at this point because it's just going to keep going. You're going to be busy tonight.
Well, hope he gets paid for it.
That would be an impermissible benefit, Jackson.
I hope he doesn't get paid for it.
That's right.
It's 4th down and long. Again, the score 26-0. Rockledge. Merritt Island leads Bayside 20-0 in a district matchup. Thank you for the score updates, Chris Banana.
We're 26-0 here.
I see the Miami profile picture. I hate to break it to you. I don't think they're going to win on Saturday. But, good luck to you. Timeout, Satellite. Their second of the first half here with 1:55 to go in the second quarter ahead of 4th down. And long, Logan, how about you give us a nice read about Natwick Insurance?
Natwick, don't be a nitwick. Why don't you get some insurance with Natwick? Locally trusted, locally based. The Natwick Insurance team is ready to help with your home and any other personal or commercial insurance needs that you may have. Natwick Insurance, Inc. is a trusted choice independent insurance agency that provides insurance solutions with a personal service. Natwick Insurance Agency is blessed to serve the Satellite Beach and the surrounding Florida communities by protecting the people they work with just like they would protect their own family. If you're not thrilled with your current insurance, contact Natwick Insurance today or go get a free quote at www.natwickinsurance.com or give them a call at 321-735-0381.
4th down and long. Dowie back to punt. Again for Satellite here. As that's just been the result of a lot of these drives tonight. The blitz coming hard. You saw him go airplane. What a boot by Zach Dowie. Still going all the way down. Rockledge returns it. And he's going to be rolled out of bounds. I have no idea why he fielded that football.
That might have rolled into the end zone if he would have let that go. And they would have got a touchback. But
I don't know why it was returned.
Boot by Dowie.
Yeah, Dowie, that's a good 50-something yards with a heck of a bounce as well.
He nuked that football.
That was incredible.
That was one of the best punts
and that was
I've
the
ever
closest
seen.
I think it was to being blocked as well. I mean,
yeah, he had a guy at his feet.
And he absolutely
what
killed that ball. And Rockledge picked it up and returned it. Luckily, get it out for some decent gains here. And, well, yeah, Rockledge only is going to get it at their own 10-yard line. If you let it bounce in the end zone, you get it at the 20.
And
so for Satellite,
if you're Satellite, I think you're breathing a sigh of relief that you get to be on this side of the 50.
Yeah, and Dowie.
That
was incredible.
That was an absolute bomb.
And that's a good punt for college or
anybody.
NFL, especially for high school. Again, apologize, we don't have the scoreboard here tonight. Our system was being a little bit funky.
Uh-oh.
Green in the backfield, breaking tackles, throwing, sideline. It's going to be.
They're going to call it a catch.
Hold in. What a play coming to the ball by Chase Vickers. And that's going to give Rockledge a first down from a near safety. Traven Green extends that play magnificently. And going from a near 2 points to Satellite to making a connection.
Not going to be a first down.
Okay, still a good play though.
He was that far deep in the end zone.
Yeah, I didn't even realize. 2nd down and 7. Quick out again to Vickers. Same sort of play. This time, no coverage really on him there, and that will get up a Rockledge first down.
Yeah, minute 17 with
Rockledge only has one timeout left.
Yeah, one timeout. Minute 17, 26-0 ball game. It looks like Rockledge is going to run their 2-minute offense or outside breaking routes to try and get out of bounds quickly.
Now Vickers is making some good plays out there. I mean, haven't called his name yet tonight. Seems like he's got a good look here on this drive. I believe whistles on the field here.
We're going to get a false start on Rockledge, it would appear.
And Coach Helton's going to talk to the official here. We're going to have a false start on Rockledge. It'll back them up 5. First down and 15, rather. Saw a question in the comments. We do not have the Palm Bay game. I don't know if anyone's down there. They're playing at Sebastian River. So I don't know if anyone has the game. We do not. First down and 15. Rockledge at their own 21-yard line. Traven Green in the shotgun.
Clock's rolling.
40 seconds to go in the first half. Hayward in motion. Drop back. Green throws. Quick screen through the hands. Incomplete. Looking coming across for Bell. And we do have a flag down. Clock stops at 31 seconds to go in the half.
Illegal man.
I think it's going to be on Rockledge here. Ineligible man downfield for the Raiders. Still first down, but I think it's going to be 1st and 20 here. I believe I heard here the clock will start running on the snap here. So they'll keep it stopped at 31 seconds. But Rockledge now backed up at their own 16-yard line for a first down and 20. Got to get up to the 36 for a first with only one timeout in 30 seconds.
I don't know if you're thinking of first at this point. I think you're maybe just run this one out.
Rockledge,
yeah, I think they're going
to.
I think they're going to take a knee. Yeah, they are.
So Rockledge takes the knee here, and that will. I don't know if they'll have to take another. I don't think they will, but we'll see.
They shouldn't.
There's 20 seconds to go. Green marching off the field here. And I think that's going to take us to halftime here from the Scorp Dome. Rockledge with a big first half with a 26-0 lead over the Scorpions here. Heading into halftime, at halftime, we'll have the homecoming ceremony for the Scorpions of Satellite here. So keep it tuned. Don't go anywhere. And then we'll be back in probably around 20-ish minutes for the start of the second half. Our score is going to be Rockledge 26, Satellite nothing. While we have a break here, I'd like to give a big shout out to a big Scorpion fan who's always watching on BSN all the way from Michigan, Linda Schrock. The Scorpions wish you were here, but they're glad you're watching on BSN. Again, halftime, 26-0 in favor of Rockledge.
2023 Satellite High School Homecoming Parade. Under the direction of Joseph Marquez, and the ROTC Sabre team under the leadership of Earl Andrew. Please also welcome to the field tonight Mr. Bobby Blewett, Principal, and Mrs. Delcy Lockhart, Assistant Principal, as they join us to crown the chief scorer. Leading off tonight's sport is our freshman princess, Miss Marlene Dixon. Her field escort tonight is her sister, Anna Honeycutt.
Yeah. Okay. We'll make sure it gets found. Thank you.
Joining us next is the 2023 sophomore princess, Alexis Bailey. Escorting Alexis tonight is her father, John Jr. and her stepmom, Viera. Now entering the field is Gregory Bernard, this year's sophomore crown. His escorts tonight are Ms. Connor Bernard and Ms. Judge Bernard. This year's junior class has a tie for princess. Joining us first tonight is junior princess Taylor Bailey. Taylor is escorted by her parents Seth and Darlene Joe. Next, welcome junior princess Aliana Moody. Alia's escort tonight is her grandfather, Will Miller. Also representing the juniors is Prince Hunter Johnson. On the field with him tonight is his mother, Viera Johnson, and father, Brian Helton. To present an element of surprise, the senior representatives of this year's homecoming court will join us on the field June 1st. Leading off the seniors is Addison Henderson.
It's so good.
Matthew. Joining us next is Evan Moore. Eddie's experts tonight is now entering the field is Taylor Vidal. She is assisted tonight by Father Bill Vidal. And our final senior representative tonight is Ava Scully. Ava is assisted tonight by Father Paul. Before we reveal the final surprise of this year's Scorps, I would like to recognize the Satellite High School Governing Association, Ms. Evans here, softball club sponsor, TJ Gong, athletic and student activities director, and Mr. Mike Pruitt, principal, who are instrumental in organizing the events at home. And now, without further ado, this year's senior prince is Atticus Henderson. The 2023 senior princess is Ava Scully. This year's Satellite High School homecoming team is Edward George. And the 2023 Satellite High School homecoming queen is Taylor Vidal. Please join me in wishing all of the members of our homecoming court congratulations. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us tonight, and please again join the entire SHS family in congratulating this year's homecoming court.
As we welcome everybody back here to the Brevard Sports Network as we get set to start our second half of action. Rockledge got on a tear in the second quarter, rattling off 26 unanswered points and taking a 26-0 lead. Got a rushing touchdown by Jalen Bradley, a rushing and a passing touchdown for Traven Green, and a punt return touchdown by Jamarcus Giscombe. The passing touchdown, by the way, was to Lorenzo Bell Jr. Rockledge will start with the football to start the second half, and while Satellite's defense played fairly well in the first half, but at the end of the half, it was just drive after drive. They didn't really get any rest whatsoever, and kind of got their back against the wall with field position. Offensively, Satellite has got to find a rhythm here and get some points on the board immediately, and they got to get a stop here. They got to stop on the opening drive of the game. After that, they didn't get another one. So we're going to have to see a spark out of Satellite in order to stop this Rockledge football team, who is possibly on the verge of that feeding frenzy you referenced, Logan. And from the first half, what is your biggest takeaway?
Yeah, well, blood in the water, and the Raiders started circling. And, it kind of came down to a 2-minute situation at the end, and Satellite was able to kind of stop it even more. But, they're going to have to find a way here in the second half to move the ball with a little bit more effectiveness and not give up a short field for that defense. That's, they made it easy on the offense, on Rockledge's offense there towards the end of the second quarter. But, if you come out here and put a nice defensive stand together and get some momentum on offense, it's certainly not out of reach. But if you're Rockledge, keep riding that momentum. You're getting the ball back here in a second quarter where you put up 26 unanswered points. You saw you could do it in one quarter. You could certainly do it again in another quarter.
Yeah, we're going to have to see here. Satellite's going to have to get a stop quickly here. But Dowie will get set to kick it away, and we'll see. Rockledge has been able to find that rhythm that Satellite was able to keep him out of in the first quarter. It was 0-0 at the end of the first quarter. But then the second quarter, things just all kind of went wrong. Satellite had 2 turnovers and gave up a punt return touchdown. So, they're going to have to make something happen here and make it happen quick, because it's 26-0 in favor of the Raiders. Satellite comes into this game at 5-2, and I believe the 4 seed or the 3 seed in the region. Rockledge comes in as the 7 seed in the region. So Rockledge, this should be a big boost to their rankings after this one. If they come out on top, if Satellite wins it, they could jump a lot higher up here in the rankings, although they do have a district loss to O'Galley already. This one going to get scooped up, returned by Jalen Bradley. He's wrapped up and brought down. And it's going to be first down and 10, Rockledge at their own 35-yard line. Solid kick coverage there by Satellite as Rockledge scooped it up, tried to return it by Bradley. And we'll get started here in the third quarter. First down and 10, Raiders at their own 35. We've seen some good flashes out of Satellite's defense, most notably on that second drive of the game. Rockledge got down to the 1. Satellite pushed them back, and then they missed a field goal. So Satellite's defense has been able to make plays. The scoreboard shows that they may be struggling, but I think they've had a lot of drives where this has been back to back to back. We'll see now that they've had the halftime break that they can dial back in and get a stop. Handoff up the middle to Jalen Bradley, and he just lumbers forward, carrying defenders with him by the handful. And that's going to be a gain of about 8 yards. Second down and 2 coming up for Rockledge.
Lumbers. I like it. Good adjective.
Yeah. Second down and 2. Satellite shows blitz. They bring it, and it was a little early there as they brought Joseph Smith on the blitz up the middle and just mistimed it there. And that's the difference between what would have been probably a play for a loss and 5 free yards and a Rockledge first down.
Yeah. Helton's been firing Smith quite a bit tonight. He was bringing him off the edge. That time it looked like a little B-gap pressure and just got there a touch too early.
First down and 10, Rockledge at their own 48-yard line. Green, play fake to throw, airing it out over the top, has his man with a step, and once again it is overthrown. And he was looking for Lorenzo Bell, and again, Satellite getting a little lucky there. That ball's out of reach. And that's the thing that they've had to, the Rockledge got to look at. Traven Green's a good passer, don't get me wrong, but the balls have not been in the hands tonight. They hit one great deep ball right down the seam for a big touchdown. But besides that one, they haven't been able to hit him in the hands.
Get an update that Coco just scored.
So it's either
14-3 or
14-3,
yeah,
or 10-3 or 14-3. Handoff up the middle for Rockledge, and it's going to pick up about 5 yards and bring up 3rd down and 5 for the Raiders at the Satellite 47.
I kind of get the sense of what Rockledge is trying to do in this opening script of the second half. They get the run game going a little bit and take shots when you got it, and didn't lead them just quite enough, or led them a little too much on the last drive. We might have been talking about a different score, but staying ahead of those chains with the run game, doing a pretty good job of it so far. I know it's 3rd down, but it's 3rd and definitely manageable.
3rd down and 5 for Rockledge. Satellite bringing it. Play fake, throws by Green in the flat. It's caught by Clayball, and he's going to go down there. And you can't see it there. The tent is in the way, but he did go for the 1st down there by Channing Clayball. Satellite faithful wants a flag on something there. I don't know if you saw it.
I don't know what. I can't really see. I also have an obstructed view here.
Yeah. I don't know. Regardless, Clayball hauls it in, gets around the edge on the flat. 1st down and 10. Rockledge at the Satellite 39-yard line. 10 minutes to play in the 3rd quarter. Play fake again. Green looking, throwing deep. He has his man open. It is caught. Diving in. Touchdown. 2nd time tonight. Lorenzo Bell Jr. having himself a night. And Rockledge goes 39 yards down the sideline. Great pass by Traven Green for his 2nd touchdown through the air, his 3rd of the night. And with 9:50 to go in the 3rd quarter, it's 32-0 Rockledge pending the extra point.
Yeah, an absolute seed by Green. And that one he did not overthrow his receiver. And, the ball popped out when he dove into the end zone. I think he lost his footing, and that's what caused the dive. But I guess, you don't. Well, they didn't rule him down. They just, he had crossed the plane, and you don't have replay review in high school, and so that's going to stand. I mean, if it was coming out when he was falling forward and it goes out of the back of the end zone, that's a touchback. But
they're going to try it again with Valdez, and the extra point. He missed the 1st attempt, and that one definitely. I don't think it was tipped. I just think that one came off wrong.
It was a bad snap. It was a low snap and messed up the timing.
Now 0 for 2 on kicks on extra points, 0 for 3, including a field goal. So Rockledge kicking has just not come together tonight. Unfortunately, that one not on the kicker. That's just a bad snap, but it's unfortunate for them to not be able to convert. But with 9:50 to go in the 3rd quarter, it's 32-0 Rockledge. Logan, how about tell them all about BlackRock Engineering and Technology?
Why don't we do that? Let's pay some bills, Jackson. Let me get my sheet here. BlackRock Engineering and Technology's team of cybersecurity software and network engineers and strategic leaders. They're direct. They don't shy away from any of the flim-flam or the nonsense. They tell you like it is, and they tell you what needs to get your business going. If that sounds like the direction you want to take your company, then you should most certainly give them a call at 321-428-3688 or www.blackblacktech.com.
And they're going to move. Oh, yeah, Rockledge is lined up at 35. They're good to go at the 40 now. It's Kathy Salvin cheering on Traven Green and Rockledge from Pennsylvania. Well, the Raiders are doing pretty well here in this one. And they're going to get set to kick off from their own 40. And this can be a big boost to Rockledge's ranking if they pick up a win here tonight. That's a district win. They come in as the 7th seed in the region. And situated behind O'Galley, Satellite, and Merritt Island in the rankings as Rockledge gets the kick away. It's going to be returned here by Satellite. Trying to find a hole, and he gets stuck hard there. And that was returned, I believe, by number 32, Ashton Johan, and he ran into a big hit there. Hops right up. And it's going to be 1st down and 10, Satellite at their own 29-yard line.
Now, defensively, certainly not how you wanted to start the half, but offensively, give yourself a chance and see if you can string something together here. And
yeah, they got to get a score here on the board no matter what on this drive. No ifs, ands, or buts necessary.
You're absolutely right. So Rockledge gets the ball back and goes down there and just kicks a field goal. Talking about a running clock situation.
1st down and 10, Satellite at their own 39. Rayful drops back, has time, throws short over the middle, looking for Atticus Henderson. And there's a flag down on the line of scrimmage.
It's in the area of holding. I got to tell you, man, the pass rushing ability out of number 8, Jaquay McFadden, he's fun to watch. He's got inside moves, outside moves. He was bearing down on Rayful in that one, which I think caused the sped-up throw.
It's a flag on Satellite. Didn't see the motion. Well, if it's 10 yards march back, it'll be a hold. And that's what it's going to be. So 1st and 20, Satellite at their own 19-yard line now. See another former Melbourne Bulldogs, the reigning BSN Defensive Player of the Year, Logan Barnhill, tuning in as well.
Whoa.
1st down and 20, Satellite, empty set for Rafel. Got a little bit more time to throw. Pocket collapses. He lets one fly, and that's going to be intercepted into double coverage, and Rockledge with their 3rd turnover of the game.
I believe that was 2. Picked that one off.
Izzy Montanez comes up with the interception there for the Rockledge Raiders, and it's going to be 1st down and 10 Rockledge at the 50-yard line.
Yeah, that's deflating. I mean, I understand what he's trying to do. He's trying to make a play there, but that's not a throw that you can make. Double coverage like that, 2 safeties bearing down. And
I think the number one thing as a quarterback, if there's pressure in your face and you got to get rid of it, do not go down the middle of the field.
No, absolutely not. And, you know, you had Flores on the little fake bubble, which they've gone that bubble and go several times tonight with some success. You had that as an outlet, too, though. I mean, just dump that off and see if Flores can pick up, 1 or 2.
Montanez in his first year here at Rockledge, coming over from Satellite. 1st down and 10, Rockledge at the 50-yard line. Green in the shotgun, hands off up the middle. Good hit by Satellite off the handoff. It's going to give him 1 yard. As Satellite was able to get on that one quickly, and something that has been an issue tonight, bringing down Jalen Bradley, and they get him for a loss of 2, or a gain of 2 rather.
Yeah, it looks like they had a pinch on with the defensive lineman, kind of crashing that middle and taking away the inside give and letting the linebackers kind of clean up all the scuttlebutt that's going on at the line of scrimmage.
2nd down and 8 for Rockledge at the Satellite 48-yard line. As Green will drop back to pass, quick look, open on the curl. It's hauled in, and Satellite swarms it. They'll bring him down there after a short gain. That was number 5 hauling in, Jordan Woods. And that's going to bring up 3rd down and 5 for Rockledge on a gain of 3 there at the Satellite 45. I think this is 4-down territory for Rockledge, just looking at where they are on the field.
Well, it was 3rd and 5 from a similar position last time, and they took the shot to the end zone and got it.
They have 2 receivers split wide. The rest of the offense kind of situated toward the offensive line. Tight, clay ball, motions, Satellite jumps, and it's going to be 1st down and 10 if that's on the defense.
I believe it is. The outside linebacker, I believe, crossed into the neutral zone, and he did.
I think that was Atticus Henderson on that one, and that's going to be 5 yards, 1st down and 10 Rockledge at the Satellite 30 without ever having to snap the football on that one. 8 minutes to play in the 3rd quarter. Rockledge 1st down and 10 at the Satellite 40. First down and 10. Rockledge hands off up the middle to Bradley. Another good stop by Satellite defensively for no gain. Brought down by Joseph Smith and Darrell Wiley.
It's a good fill by the linebacker, Joseph Smith there. The defensive lineman kind of got his hand on there, but he really triggered downhill and prevented that from
Wiley they just bring in there on that last play, and he comes in to make a play in the gap. 2nd down and 10 Rockledge, no gain at the Satellite 40. Green in the shotgun again. Blitz coming for the Scorps. Quick throw, Green through the hands of his receiver, and incomplete. Looking over the middle for Jaden Orem. It's incomplete, and now it's 3rd down and 10 for Rockledge at the Satellite 40.
Yeah, Satellite brought a 0 pressure there. They brought the house, played man underneath it, and Rockledge is throwing a slant, and usually that's a man beater there. You'd like to see Green kind of lead him more to the inside and have the receiver take a skinnier route right to where the linebackers were.
3rd down and 10, Rockledge at the Satellite 40. Play fake Green, little slip screen underneath to Bradley. Trying to cut it upfield. He's going to fight for yardage. Bradley carrying to the line to gain, and he's going to pick it up. 1st down, Rockledge. Rockledge, great play there by Jalen Bradley to pick up the 1st down. He got the initial hit there at about a gain of 8. He carries it for 3 more, picks up 11. And it's going to be 1st down and 10, Rockledge at the Satellite 30.
Yeah, that was determination and will to pick up that 1st down. He stopped a good 3 yards short, just kept the feet churning and picked it up.
Score 32 for Rockledge, nothing for the Scorpions so far here with 6:40 to go in the 3rd. 1st down and 10, Rockledge at the satellite 30-yard line. A longer drive here for the Raiders. Green, immediate rollout. Rolling out left, pocket collapsing, got to let it go.
Oh, he's got a man wide
Has
open.
a man wide open, and it's hauled in. Touchdown, Rockledge. 4th touchdown for Traven Green, 3rd through the air. And I believe that's going to be a hat trick for Lorenzo Bell. As that one I thought was just a heave away, and then my eyes turned downfield, and Bell was sitting there ready for it. Hauled in for a 30-yard Rockledge touchdown. And that's going to initiate a running clock here with 6 minutes to go in the third quarter.
I got to tell you, Jackson, he's brought some pretty on-schedule throws where he's had time, and he's led the receiver a little too far, a little high here or there. Traven Green is a right-handed quarterback. He rolled to his left, kind of swung his hips around, and delivered that throw on the run, and that was an absolute seed in front of the end zone there.
They're going to go for 2. Passing, Green throwing a slant, batted. Incomplete, I believe, by Hatticus Henderson. No good. The score now with 5:30 to go in the third quarter. It's 38-0 Rockledge. And you know what? We gave Traven some criticisms early on in this game, overthrowing some balls. I'll admit he's thrown some really good ones here in the second half. Traven's come right back around.
Listen, and it's being nitpicky with him, just some of the overthrows and just kind of commenting on what we saw. And it was early on in the game, and
here's what
he's reeled it in. I think his good throws have outweighed his bad throws.
Absolutely. I also want to say I think they've complemented the pass better in the second half with a few more runs and then a deep pass. In the first half, it was a lot of short hitters and then a few runs, and it worked. It did, but I think the more effective way of running it right now is running the football and then setting up the deep ball. Because Satellite is bringing pressure, and if Green can keep making plays under pressure, and plays like that are going to open up. So 38-0 the lead for Rockledge. Now the clock winds, 4:45 to go in the third quarter. Satellite got to get points on the board here.
Even if they do, that's going to continue the running clock. But
you got to get something here going.
Yeah, I agree. It's just been tough sledding since they moved the ball all right at the beginning of the game, and
they got to limit the turnovers. We've seen 3 now, and another one on that drive, just a deep ball interception and a double coverage to Izzy Montanez, as Valdez kicks a little low ball here, and that one will go out of bounds. Last time they made him re-kick 5 yards back.
I think he'd take the yards this time.
Yeah, I would. So kick out of bounds.
Well, they're going to trot him back. Are they going to?
I guess, I don't know the rule in high school. I'm just talking from my experience watching college and NFL football. But I'm pretty sure I'm used to these plays being enforced.
The Satellite's got the offense ready. They're going to mark the ball at the 35-yard line.
So it'll be first down and 10. Scorps at their own 35-yard line. The clock's winding still, nearing 3.5 minutes to go in the third quarter. Rockledge playing big offensively. Score update, 21-3 Cocoa. It seems like the Tigers may be picking it up a little bit offensively. We saw it last week against Seminole. It was 7-3 into the third quarter. Then they end up winning at 28-3. So
a very emotional spark happened in the late in that game, which I think really opened the floodgates for Cocoa last week.
No doubt about it. Trips near side, 1st and 10, Satellite, empty set. Rayful drops back, pocket collapses immediately. Rayful's going to take off. He's going to get knocked down from behind, and that's going to be a gain of about 3.
I think that was a design draw, and you know what, I like it, 'cause you know what it does, Jackson? It picks up 2 or 3 and keeps you ahead of the sticks. You pick up another 2 or 3 here, make it third manageable, and start stringing first downs together.
Yeah, I like it. It picks up a good 3 yards here. Not bad. 2nd down and 7 for Satellite at their own 38-yard line. 2.5 minutes to play in the third quarter. They pull Henderson across the other side of the line here, and Rockledge going to go early. Did Satellite force it? I don't think so. And they're motioning it on Rockledge. This is going to be an offsides on the Raiders. It's going to bring up 2nd down and 3 for Satellite.
Use that aggressive defense against them and catch them off sides. Now, hey, 2nd and very manageable here.
It's actually going to be 2nd down and 2 for Satellite at their own 43-yard line. 2 minutes to go here in the third quarter. Atticus Henderson pulled back to the near side of the line. Rayful drops back. Throws out route, overthrown there, and luckily so, because hawking on Atticus Henderson was Damari Jenkins and company, and it's going to be 3rd down and 2. It's hard to say you're on 3rd down, Logan. What would you want to do if you're Satellite?
Honestly, I maybe go back to that little draw play that they just ran.
You can run run the ball maybe. I would just try not to get to the edge. I would try and run it up the middle.
Maybe a quarterback
somehow.
counter. Make them a counter. They're going to get in the eye here.
I would kind of see maybe some sort of misdirection.
Yeah, exactly. Kind of get the linebackers going one way, but they're going to go to the eye.
3rd and 2. Redowie pulled across I formation for the Scorps. And they tried the hard count.
Yeah, trying to get Rockledge to jump.
1:15 to go in the 3rd. I formation, 3rd and 2, Satellite. Rafel, hands off. Noah Flores going to get around, and he's going to slip, and he nearly got around the edge there. And he's going to slip for a loss of 1, 4th and 3. I think Satellite's got to go for it.
Yeah, at this point, I think you do.
That's a tough break.
I think they're going to bring the punt team on.
Under a minute to go here in the 3rd. Satellite's going to punt on 4th down and 2. At their own 43. I wonder why here. I get if it's a close game, you want to, Redowie's a great punter, but you're down at this point. You haven't got a score on the board here. It's 4th and short, solid field position.
Well, I guess also the thought is, do you want to give Rockledge that field position again?
Well, so far it's kind of worked that way wherever they've started here in the 2nd and 3rd quarters. Redowie gets it away. Good kick again with pressure in his face. They're going to return it. Jizcom again. No flag. Jizcom down the sideline again. Jamarcus Jizcom. A flag comes in, so this one will come back. But Jizcom takes it all the way again for a 60-plus yard return. But there is a flag
way
down.
Way back, right where he fielded the ball. There was a clip.
Oh, there is a flag there too, and there's another halfway. And what we talked about in that first return, the fact that there wasn't a flag was good by Rockledge. This time you see him come in.
It was pretty blatant right there.
Yeah.
You got to imagine they're going to accept that one closer to where he fielded the punt.
Yeah. Trying to see the flag on the broadcast there, situated right behind the 30. Actually, there's 2 flags. There's another right here and a 3rd around midfield. I think it got picked up. And looking for the white hat here for the call.
We already called it.
Oh. So they get Rockledge there. The kick return comes back this time. On the return by Jizcom. Here's 1st down coming up for Rockledge. That time it was a good return by Jizcom, but definitely got some space thanks to the penalty there. And that'll do it.
Marking him off from the 2nd one?
It's the end of the 3rd quarter here at Satellite here, and we'll get set. Thank you for the update here. It's Gizcom, my mistake there. And we'll get started here in the 4th quarter. Logan, how much you tell us about Ashley Westbrook from Remax?
All right, well, let's do that. Listen, buying and selling a home is a very stressful process, especially in today's market. It's definitely a seller's market. But if you're looking to buy a home, you got to have a place to live. So if you're going to do that, it's important to have a reliable real estate agent that's going to communicate with you, kind of walk you through this process, especially if you're a first-time home buyer. If that sounds like something you're looking for, go ahead and give Ashley Westbrook a call at Remax Solutions. You can call her or text Ashley at 321-862-5896, or give her an email at ashleymwestbrook@gmail.com.
Thanks to all of our great sponsors tonight, Ashley Westbrook, Remax Solutions, Natwick Insurance, and BlackRock Engineering and Technology. 1st down and 10, Rockledge handoff here, trying to get around the edge, breaking through, and he'll get wrapped up and brought down after he picks up the 1st down. First carry tonight for Jordan Woods. And he's going to pick up a gain of about 20. 1st down, Rockledge up to their own 35-yard line. Final 12 minutes. Gets up on the clock here, and, at this point, the game solely really in Rockledge hands here. Satellite need a lot here to come back. They're going to hand off again to Woods. Woods breaks free again for a 1st down. Woods breaking free. Woods cuts back up the middle. He'll be brought down inside the Satellite 30. That's going to be a gain of 35 yards. 1st down, Rockledge.
Yeah, what you're seeing here, we saw it last week. It's a will's broken. Now that those running lanes are just wide open now.
As score 38-0 in favor of Rockledge. As Satellite will have a bye week next week, and they'll be able to regroup as they'll head into their final 2 games against Merritt Island, which is a big one, and the Banana River rivalry, and then they close out against Palm Bay.
Really only 3 weeks left in the season? Yeah. Where does the time go?
1st down and 10. Rockledge at the Satellite 29. Green play fakes, throws in the flat to Clayball. Clayball cutting back. 1st down. And that'll push it inside the Ashley Westbrook red zone there by Channing Clayball. 1st down and 10 Raiders.
Clayball, really old school type tight end, probably about 6'3", 6'4", grabs the ball in the flat and just kind of rumbles ahead. He's not afraid to lower his shoulder and pick up some dirty yards.
Rockledge last 3 games, some of their biggest. Merritt Island next week. Then it's O'Galley for arguably what could set up to be a district championship. And then it's the Barbecue Bowl at McClarty. Throw down the seam, caught. Touchdown, Rockledge. From 20 yards out, Traven Green to Channing Clayball. That is 5 touchdowns for Traven Green tonight. 4 through the air in the first of the sort for Channing Clayball with 9.5 minutes to go in the third quarter.
That was an interesting play. I don't know if the running back went the wrong way or if Green kind of showed run action with it, just kind of freeze the linebackers for a second, but it sucked them up and left Clayball, right there, right where the linebackers were.
Green turns, keeps around the corner, and he's going to get stuffed. Short, but there is a flag down. And we'll see the flag on the field. Attempt is no good. So Satellite stops Green short of the end zone. Rockledge again having troubles with these conversions. Satellite's been able to stop them. And our score with 8:45 and counting to go in this football game is Rockledge 44, Satellite nothing. Sponsor this drive, give it to Natwick Insurance. Logan, tell us all about it.
Well, you know my saying, Jackson, don't be a nitwick, go with Natwick. The Natwick Insurance team is ready to help you with your home insurance and any other personal or commercial insurance needs that you may have. Natwick Insurance, Inc. is a trusted choice independent insurance agency that provides insurance solutions with a personal service. Natwick Agency is blessed to serve the Satellite Beach and surrounding Florida communities by protecting the people they work with just like they would protect their own families. So if you're not thrilled with your current insurance provider, contact Natwick Insurance today, either at 321-735-0381 or www.natwickinsurance.com.
Here with 8 minutes to go, Rockledge leads at 44-0. Again, we apologize for not having the scoreboard tonight. We tried, and our program was not working with us, but making sure to come through here with a good broadcast here. I know tonight also we have MCC and Holy Trinity on BSN and Melbourne Heritage. I think this game may end a little early, so you can move over to those games when this one concludes. Kick is going to be returned here by the Scorps.
Oh.
And a big hit. He bounces off of it, and it's going to be returned there by Caleb Jones, a sophomore. Bounced off the hit there, makes the play.
Yeah, good job staying up, picking up a couple more. I mean, somebody came in and laid the lumber. Great job by the returner to stay up.
Nearing 7 minutes to play here from the Scorp Dome. First down and 10, Satellite at their own 29. And no matter what the score is, Satellite still want to get a score on the drive, erase that goose egg. Never a good thing to go out with. Good news, Satellite, they got a bye week next week. And we'll see after the FHSAA rankings come out how the things shake out. Satellite should still be in the playoffs at 5-3. But I don't think they'll be at the 3 or the 4 seed anymore. And we'll see where Rockledge jumps up to from the 7. Handoff here for Satellite. Nowhere to run. And he's going to be swallowed for no gain on the run by Noah Flores.
Looks like we're going to make a quarterback change for Satellite. Looks like Brady Grennan's going to check into the ball game, the freshman.
Brody Grennan checks in. I love to see that. He's their JV quarterback. We got a chance to see him about a month ago here on BSN. This is going to be a officials timeout here, so the clock will stop with 6:27 to play in the fourth quarter. But yeah, as I was saying, it's good to get the JV guys some time in a game like this, and that could be the future of your team. You got Rayfuls, a senior quarterback, and they've used Tristan White a few times, but you may want to just stick it to Grennan and let White be your wide out next season. So it's good to get him some time in here and keep him being utilized.
Yeah, I think you're absolutely correct. Go ahead and get him some reps. You know, you're facing a running clock. It's not going to be long, but he's going to get a few live reps against a good opponent. I mean, in the next couple of years, Rockledge is in this district, so in the next couple of years when he's, leading the Satellite Scorpion team, he's going to face a team like this. So Get him started early and, see what he can do.
Absolutely. No doubt about it. So good to see Grennan get some playing time here for Satellite. 6:27 to go in this game as we'll see the clock resume here in just a moment. It's Grennan, and now in at running back is his JV running back as well, Bodie Whitson. Second down and 10, Satellite. Grennan will pass here. He's going to loft one up here. Has a man. It's batted away, and they're going to get him with a flag there on Giscombe. Looking for Tristan White in that one. Might have got a hand on him a little early there.
I don't know. I didn't see pass interference there. Let him play. I mean, look at the point we're at in the game. I mean, let him play.
Yeah. Pass interference on Rockledge. It'll be first down Satellite as they get Giscombe on that one. Yeah. On the out route, looking for Tristan White.
Backing him back up.
5.5 minutes to go in this football game.
Why are they backing them back up? And now they're gonna
count it.
Okay. Make sure you get that right, fellas. Very important at this juncture of the game.
First down and 10, Satellite at their own 44-yard line following the penalty. 5 minutes and counting to go in this one. The Scorps trying to get on the scoreboard late in this one. Grennan drops back again. First down and 10. Throws a flat. Whitson not looking, and oh my. He got drilled there by number 20, Amari Oquendo. Boy, Whitson was not looking on that one.
No, and even if he was, I don't know.
No,
he would have avoided that.
No, absolutely not. Yeah, it's a tough one. Glad Whitson hopped right up, and that's a tough hit there. Second down and 10, Satellite at their own 44. 4.5 minutes to play. Rockledge leads 44-0. Grennan drops, throws, short, caught, breaking a tackle nearly there. He's going to get wrapped up and brought down. That was number 13, Amir Tucker, with his first reception of the night for a gain of about 2 or 3 there. It's going to bring up third down and about 7 for Satellite at their own 47-yard line. Immediately following this, we'll have the Walk-Ons postgame show live from the BSN Melbourne studio. Third down and 7. Satellite at their own 47-yard line. Got to get into Rockledge territory for the first. Trips near side. Grennan in the shotgun. Drops back. Brody Grennan looks, throws. Oh, what a grab by Atticus Henderson. And he is going to pick up a Satellite first down. He picks up a good gain. Flag comes in after the play, getting a little chippy afterwards, unfortunately, on that one. But that's a great play by Atticus Henderson. I hope a penalty doesn't take that away, because that puts him at the Rockledge 40. That was behind him. I think that was one-handed.
It was. Well, he bobbled it with one hand, kind of tipped it back to himself, and I think he gathered it with one hand. It might have been the other hand that he gathered it. An impressive catch coming across the middle there, a little bit behind him.
So Atticus Henderson hauls it in for what would be a Satellite first, but there was a flag after the play.
If it is after the play, it would be a dead ball. The first down would stand. It would just back him up if it is on Satellite.
Dead ball, personal foul on Rockledge.
Rockledge.
Dead ball, personal foul on Satellite. Offsetting, first down Satellite.
All right, there you go.
That's how you ought to do those.
Yeah, I mean, 9 times out of 10, you know.
It's not one-sided.
It's not one-sided. You're absolutely right.
Update, Cocoa 21, Titusville 3 holding in the fourth quarter. First down and 10, Satellite at the Rockledge 40, 2.5 minutes and counting to go. Satellite putting together a solid drive here to close out the game with Brody Grennan in at quarterback as Satellite tries to get a score on the board before it is all said and done. First down and 10, Scorps at the Rockledge 40. Grennan drops, rolls, pocket collapsing, spins, still trying to run for it. He's going to fall down. He'll be dropped for a loss of 5 on a sack there by the Rockledge Raiders. It's going to bring up second down and 15 here for Satellite. 2 minutes to go in this one. And, you know,
defensive end just kind of pushed the tackle right into the quarterback.
You know, as time runs down on this one, Rockledge is a team. We didn't release the Super 7 this week. I believe we'll have one next week. But Rockledge is a team, a lot of people, we didn't really know where to put them because, well, they were on a bye week last week, I believe. But, you know, they've played really, really good in some games. And despite some tough competition, as Grennan's going to go down again, flag on the play, Rockledge hasn't looked perfect. But they've come back in Brevard, put 59 points on Viera, put 21 in a shortened game against Bayside, and now 44 tonight against Satellite. Rockledge is looking really good, and they have some big games coming up nonetheless. But we're going to have to see. The penalty's going to be declined. It's going to be third down for Satellite. Cocoa 28-3 now is the score.
Well, yeah, you know what I think what happened, Rockledge, they played a lot of very tough opponents out of county. I mean, heck, they went all the way out to Texas, and And I don't know if we thought maybe we expected more out of them against those opponents, but they gave Stanford Seminole a pretty good game. And I think now that they're playing this county schedule, it's looking a little bit different.
Yeah, the only thing I really was looking at of them was just a little bit more offense, and they brought it tonight. Again, the score is 44-0 Rockledge, under 1 minute to play. Brody Grennan drops, 3rd and long, throws, slant, overthrown, incomplete. Nearly intercepted there by Jalen Hayward, I believe. He was looking over the middle for Noah McMinnis. And the clock's going to wind here, and it's going to be 4th down, and I don't think Satellite's going to have to run a play here. As Rockledge comes out, it's a great performance by Rockledge tonight, all around, pitching a shutout. Satellite's going to have to regroup in a bye week and get ready for a big game against Merritt Island coming out after the bye week, and then Palm Bay, 2 great teams, 2 teams in my personal Super 7. So Satellite's going to have some tough games to close out. Last play of the game, Grennan throwing down the seam, had Redowie, just overthrows him. And that is going to do it here, from the Scorp Dome tonight, as the Rockledge Raiders pick up a big win on the road in a district game versus the Satellite Scorpions, 44-0. I'd like to thank all 3 of our sponsors tonight. BlackRock Engineering and Technology. Find them at www.blackengtech.com. Phone number is 321-428-3688. Ashley Westbrook from Remax Solutions. Why not choose the best? Call or text Ashley Westbrook right now at 321-862-5896. You can also send her an email at ashleymwestbrook@gmail.com. And lastly, Natwick Insurance. The Natwick Insurance team is ready to help with your home insurance and any other personal or commercial insurance needs you may have. Get a free quote online at www.natwickinsurance.com or call them at 321-735-0381. Thanks, everyone, for tuning in tonight. Keep it live to the Brevard Sports Network for the Walk-Ons post-game show live from the BSN Melbourne studios. Thanks to Logan Pettit for the Rockledge Raiders. For the Satellite Scorpions, I'm Jackson Robb for the Brevard Sports Network. Final score, Rockledge advances to 4-3. Satellite falls to 5-3 as the Rockledge Raiders come out on top, 44-0. Have a great night, everybody, and keep it a sports night.